Welcome to Beers on Heads, episode 11. It's been quite the layoff, ladies and gentlemen. What the fuck have we been doing?
Are you asking?
Yeah, that's an open-ended question to the panel.
Well, I've gone a complete. I was in identity crisis, and I've changed my identity.
We need to restart.
Yeah, you're looking for a new persona, and you're piss pants. That's what you are. You're piss pants.
So for those of you that don't know,
that's actually close. PP. I was going with Pablo, famed '90s rapper. It's kind of close, and I'm just trying to ditch the old me. You know what I'm talking about? The old boring me.
You're piss pants.
So for those of you that don't know, we had a host, and he passed away from COVID. So we have a new person in the panel.
COVID-18.
It was COVID-18, and people don't talk about the dangers of COVID-18 right now, and it's kind of pissing me off.
Pete, your reception is just top notch right now.
He's not Pete anymore. He's PP Pants.
He's pee pants.
PP. Petey Pablo.
No, pee pants. Anyway, so we got pee pants over there in the top right, or my top right. That's not really probably how you're going to see it. He's in finance. Willie, what have you been up
to? Nothing. Just been sitting in a corner waiting for us to record until somebody comes flips my switch and I turn on. I'd also like to point out that PP Pants is wearing a Brooks Brothers shirt, and they filed for bankruptcy today.
Rest in peace to the Brooks Brothers.
What are we gonna do, man? What are we gonna do without them? Our like 18-year-old selves going into college right now are just screaming inside.
Also, the 24-year-old, 23-year-old version of pee pants is also apparently dying inside.
Well, I mean, the first thing I did when I was getting a new job, I was like, I got to buy some new clothes, and I went to brooksbrothers.com.
Did anybody else?
What your mind gets to.
Did anybody else have the old row Brooks Brothers corporate membership card that lasted like 2 years?
Absolutely fucking not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, it wasn't me. I think that was just you, bud, but that's okay.
What the fuck? I've been playing my tits off on the golf course lately. I've been playing 2 to 3 rounds a week now, and I am just as bad a month ago as I am right now.
That's how it usually goes.
It's kind of funny that you see your tits.
I mean, when I get mad enough, yeah, I take my shirt off. It happens like twice a round. But no. So I have a running thing on Twitter now where it's have I figured out my irons, and resoundingly I do not every time. It's not really that funny of a bit. It's actually really depressing and shows my lack of athleticism now.
It's sad that people actually care. They're like, dude, update me. How you doing on the golf course today? Like, what is wrong with you folks? Do you really care what JJ's doing?
Hey, it's called having friends, piss pants.
They're not your friends.
Everyone that follows me is a friend except for you, piss pants. Okay, well.
This is awkward.
I'm just drilling that name in.
It's not how I was expecting the day to go.
All right, so it's been 3 weeks. We're back. 3/4 of us are back, and we have, I guess, a new fucking co-host, whatever. But let's get, as we always do, a little KBO update. I know you all have been following very close attention to it, like I have.
Tenterhooks. I've been on Tenterhooks.
What?
Tenterhooks.
Tenterhooks?
Yeah, Tenterhooks.
What is that word?
Tenterhooks. I don't know what it means. I just know it means like on pins and needles.
Oh, I've never heard that before.
Vocabulary with William.
That's not a word, though.
It is tenterhooks. It's absolutely a word.
It sounds like you're trying to say Tinder hookups.
Tenterhooks. TENTHOOKS.
Also, new update. Will got a new mic.
Oh, yeah.
By courtesy of
that guy that you see fucking Will from behind in his background gave him a little present for his troubles.
This box of Beers on Heads today is sponsored by Keith Grayson.
Or Sugar Daddy.
Okay.
We report, you decide.
Anyway. So KBO update. I mean, there's a few new developments, but the one constant is the NC Dinos. Dino Dongs forever. We're at 37-17, a stranglehold on first place. No one's fucking coming close to us. The new development is that the rest of you guys are not even in the playoffs anymore.
Can we just all agree that we don't give a shit about KBO anymore now that real sports are about to happen?
Last time I checked, KBO is a real sport, play with a real bat and a real ball.
And I think that we're all done with it. But I'm glad that your little prediction paid off.
The Kia Tigers are 27-25.
Oh, who gives a shit?
They are in 6th place, out of the playoff hunt. Will, so sorry about your luck. The KT Wiz on the heels of the Kia Tigers at 27-28. Looks like you guys are 2.5 games back of a playoff spot. Not too bad. The SK Wyverns next to last 17-38, 20.5 games out.
And I don't care.
This new version of Piss Pants is not really doing it for me. Okay. Now on to real sports.
Thank God. See, now I can get into it.
Fuck you, Piss Pants. So first off, we're going to go with the MLB. It's back. We fucking bitched about it for months and months and months and months and months. What seemed like it. In reality, it was like 2 months. The fighting stopped. The dust settled. And then when the dust settled, there was more fighting. The latest is that after the MLB and the players came to agreements on everything, whether it be pay or, most importantly, the health precautions, it took exactly 48 hours for that to be fucked up. We got 5 teams that are now suspending the practices because, Will, is everything okay?
Everything's fine.
Why are you looking at your glass like that?
I was just seeing how much I had left.
None. The answer is none.
Back to the show.
Back to the show. So we got 5 teams suspending play because testing can't get right. The MLB fucking runs the testing. They do the testing, and they can't even process it in time. William, what's your thoughts on how the MLB continues to shoot itself in the fucking dick every 5 minutes?
It's just par for the course. That's all I've really got to say. I don't know.
Well put.
I'm sorry. I don't really
Christ.
have anything to say about that.
Piss Pants, what you got?
I just the more that all this testing stuff happens, the more that I just kind of start to sink into my deep depression, knowing that there probably won't be sports until next year, 2021.
What's your
sports that matter? Just because there's it's too controversial for there to be although no one's going to get hurt if they play, it's just people are going to come after them if they do decide to play, regardless if people are positive or not. So I just don't think that it's going to happen, if that makes any sense at all.
No.
It's just people keep on tweeting out, which good for them. Because I remember back in my sports media days, you just had to act like it wasn't going to happen. But the closer it gets, and people are tweeting out 60 days to football, blah, 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 or however many days until the MLB starts up. It's just all it's all just a mirage, just trying to get you excited for something that's not going to happen.
I don't see it as a mirage anymore because we actually see gloves popping, bats cracking. At that point, I started to get excited. I don't think they're going to bring. I don't think they're bringing all these players. I don't think they're bringing out all these players to all these cities for what they call summer camp, just to pull out the rug from underneath us and be like, just kidding. It was all a show.
I feel like it's different with each league, though. I feel like college, it's going to be a lot harder, but pros, they at least have a chance. Well, baseball obviously doesn't know what they're doing, but basketball obviously seems like they know what they're doing, and I think football.
People just keep on dropping out. There's going to be whole teams drop out of the NBA for sure.
You think?
Do you
Of
think
the
so?
NBA?
And that kind of brings us to our next thing. I mean, I guess the only thing to really say about baseball is that MLB continues to shit its pants on a daily basis. The NBA is doing their whole Bubble Boy song and dance, and I don't know how they're going to really enforce that. But you think that teams are going to whole out drop out of it?
I mean, if like you have a team and I mean, like 7 of your players test positive, it looks like the Brooklyn Nets are trending that way, right?
I mean, they got like 2 players that like aren't going to start with them, but if they make the playoffs, they'll probably play.
I feel like you might see individual players, but
I don't know. But if you have a whole team, like, and then think about if it was the Lakers or somebody, and you had all these people sick, then you're just not going to do it.
Well, I mean, the Lakers already had like 2 or 3 players drop out, but they just picked up J.R. Smith, so everything's good.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Since J.R. Smith's going to be there, I think that it's going to happen.
As long as J.R. Smith is in the city of Orlando, I don't think you'll ever see any teams cancel.
You know what? That's one thing that a lot of people probably didn't think of. They were like, this is kind of weird. I don't know if it's going to work. So many people testing positive. And then J.R. Smith came on the scene, and then people were like, oh, no, it's going to be okay.
JR's going to get so fucking dumb high that he's just going to be like, whatever, I'll play for all 20 teams.
The only league that has handled this well is the NHL. Period. End of discussion. I don't care what anybody else has to say. The only league that has handled this well is the NHL.
Explain that.
Our king.
So they're voting, I think, tomorrow or the next day on a resolution. They don't even have their resolution set up yet. So it's going to get play, right? Period. End of discussion. It's going to get play. Teams are already back. They're already practicing. Everything's ready. We're going to start the NHL on August 1st. Practices are going to start July 13th. It's a done deal. The resolution is already a done deal. The only league that has handled this well is the NHL.
It's because players and owners are on the same page.
Well, here's the
Credit to
thing.
both of them.
I think
it's not just owners. It's credit to both of them for actually like wanting to do it. It seems like they're the only league that wants to start.
Are you sure about that? Because they still haven't set any dates whatsoever. They said like last month, we're going to be playing at the end of July, and they still don't have a single day planned.
The resolution is set for sometime this week. One day after today this week. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And once that passes, which it will, practices begin July 13th, and the season starts back up August 1st.
Yeah, JJ.
That's a set date that they have in that resolution?
Yes.
I did not read anything about those dates in that same article. I saw that they
anything either, but Will sounds so absolute that I'm going with it.
I don't think that's real, Will. I think no. What happened here was the NHL fucking came out and said, "Yeah, we're playing," and then that got us all fucking excited. And we're like, "Yeah, NHL," and then they kind of backed into a corner for the last month and a half. When all the other sports were fumbling the ball, but actually being proactive about it. While the NHL, what we got here, July 13th, tentative agreement reached yesterday is approved. Training camp. Okay, so there it is. But my point stands here that the NHL kind of sat back the last month without much traction, and the rest of the sports, they were kind of coming up with it on the fly, but they at some point or another figured it the fuck out. I think the NHL's original proposal or statement back in early June was just total smoke and mirrors, and just they wanted to get out ahead of everyone else and get their name out there. And it worked because we were at one point holy shit, NHL over MLB. And now it's okay, you had a month to come up with these resolutions and have a plan, and it took a month and a half to even get back out into the word. Which is exactly why they handled it better than everybody else.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they actually took time to get their shit together.
I disagree.
They're getting their shit together. And they're the only ones that are actually going to play because they don't actually care. The owners and the players are on the same page. They're probably not even testing. I don't know that for a fact, but they probably aren't. They're just going to go out there and play.
Well, I mean, I think it was half the Maple Leafs have it. Some fucking team. I don't know.
Facts.
But no,
cold hard facts. BOH.
We know everything.
I mean it's loose facts.
I'm going to let y'all continue this. I got to make another drink.
All right. Well,
I'll let Keith take
what's
over.
up next on the itinerary, JJ?
Next on it was we kind of skipped right over the whole bubble ordeal. Are they even gonna fucking enforce that?
I mean, it looks like they're trying their best to do so, but everyone's complaining about meals that look like they're pretty decent. You know what I'm saying?
I actually had that same take. That picture that some player posted didn't look that bad.
I mean, it's like airport food. I mean, it's not like what you're probably used to eating, but dude, you're playing basketball in front of millions of fans. You're living out your dream. It's probably kind of prudish to be bitching about what you're eating if it looks like that. It's not Firefest food. It's better than
not Firefest. Like, yeah, people were calling it Firefest food. It wasn't fucking Firefest food. It was just fine. And that was night one. They probably didn't even have anything fucking like on the docket for night one. Give it another week, and I'm sure they'll have fucking P.F. Chang's ordered for him.
Somebody tweeted out the menu that they had for night one. Somebody tweeted out the menu they had for night one, and it was an entire, like, they had, like, incredible bolognese pasta, like, that they could have ordered. They had a full menu.
Yeah, so I don't really feel bad for him.
That LeBron James gets into some poor chef's face, and he's like, it's Taco Tuesday, and I don't got no fucking tacos. I swear, that's the day that they're just going to be like, all right, we got to get these players the food they want. LeBron's going to save the league.
Well, if LeBron wants fucking filet mignon 4 times a day, he's going to get filet mignon 4 times a day. Like, he's going to call the shots no matter what. I don't know.
I think
the way
actually,
you say filet mignon bothers me.
In all seriousness, J.R. Smith is going to be the first one to go out the bubble. Just forget.
Either forget or just say, like, I don't give a fuck. Like, what are they going to do? Cut me? I was cut, like, fucking a week ago.
No, he'll just forget.
That you can't leave?
Yeah.
I think both possibilities are equally. There's 3 things that's going to happen with J.R. Smith. He leaves because he forgets he can't. He leaves because he says, fuck it. I was unemployed like a week ago. What's it if I get unemployed again in a couple days? And the third option is he brings in a hooker that has COVID and it just runs rampant in worldwide Disney.
I had a pretty nice thought about this. I could see like this being a Patrick Beverley thing, and he just goes out and like says, he like texts LeBron. He goes, "Hey boy, I've been out in the streets in Orlando, and you know what? I've been like touching everybody, licking toilets, and I'm gonna be in your face all day, son." Just get in his head about it.
I think Patrick would get COVID on purpose and not tell LeBron and just be all up on him, like, all up on him like next game. Like, this why even? Move. Yeah, but like not in the playoffs. It has to be before the playoffs start. But like, get COVID.
Yeah, he's not an idiot.
Yeah, get all up on LeBron, play lockdown defense, knock LeBron out for 2 weeks, and you have yourself a ring.
And that's the perfect Patrick Beverley move.
And you know what? It would work, and he's probably going to do it. I would bet money on it at this point. What else we got?
Ivy League a guy canceled in the NFL that's getting paid a lot of money.
Oh, yeah, the fucking Mahomes. Is that what you're referring to?
Yeah.
What voice
is that? Your new voice, Piss Pants?
That's Patrick Mahomes' voice.
Oh.
All right. Piss Pants is not the what do you call it? What's Frank Caliendo? What's he called? Comedian?
Impressionist.
Thank you.
Impressionist, comedian. Take your pick.
I thought it was pretty good.
Anyway, 10 fucking years, $504 million with incentives, including incentives. Hey, what are you guys planning on doing in 10 years?
Oh, dude, not a clue.
Give me your best ballpark.
I know if I was Patrick Mahomes, I'd hope to be playing football in 10 years.
I mean, I wouldn't even care at that point.
Still not being a Chiefs fan.
Amen.
They're fine. Justin, what are you doing in 10 years?
Probably
Not
doing this
stupid.
stupid ass podcast with you guys, still hoping it blows up.
You
know what Patrick Mahomes is going to be doing in 10 years? You know what Patrick Mahomes is going to be doing in 10 years?
Playing football.
He's going to be an old-ass fucking quarterback making $60 million.
Yeah.
You got to be fucking kidding me.
That's awesome. And, dude, who knows? I mean, he could be washed up by then. And then all the injuries that could possibly happen with the way that he plays.
He could never play again
play,
and still get $150 million. He could never
signing,
play again.
He got paid, what, $40 million just by signing his name on the dotted line yesterday?
Something like that. 60, I think.
Yeah, like, imagine, like...
Jesus.
Imagine putting your pen to that paper. How long are you making that, like, signature? Are you making it, like, the most elegant fucking greatest signature you've ever done in your life?
Oh, 100%, dude.
You're making the curly Q's. You're doing it all up. You're, like, crossing everything.
I'm spelling my name Peace Pants.
Pete's Pants?
Pissimus Panthimus.
Yeah. Petey Pablito.
It's what? Is it 350 guaranteed?
I didn't even look at the numbers. I was just
all I know is it's
I mean,
150 fully guaranteed. Like if he'd never played again, he would still get 150 million.
Okay,
Something
but yeah, no.
I mean, but if there is one player, if there is one player in the NFL that's gonna get that, like it should be Patrick Mahomes. He's the biggest game changer in the NFL right now.
Yeah, but a 10-year fucking contract. Why not
just
like
it's kind of just
there's been other quarterbacks to get that.
I mean, give him like 7, 8 years. 10. Like that just sounds ridiculous.
It's just a statement. You're like, hey, boy, this is it. Like that's all it was. It's just a statement trying to say like, we got you.
It's a statement if it doesn't cost your franchise fucking $500 million.
Well, he won him a Super Bowl. That's priceless. Probably
how many more Super Bowls does he have to win to make it worth it?
2.
You think 2?
Yeah.
I don't think he has to win any more to make it worth it. He already brought him a
Shut up.
championship.
Is that worth $500 million?
As long as he keeps him competitive, which he will, because he's Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
The only thing I got to say about it is for the viewing audience, since our old host isn't here, our old person, Piss Pants and Patrick Mahomes might be the same person. You never know. You've never seen them in the same place together.
They look nothing fucking alike.
That's part of it.
That's a really good point, Will. And we'll just leave it at that. How about that?
What do you guys want me to say to that?
You're the host. Switch it up. It's called Be on Your Toes, bro.
It's not called being on my toes when you guys say something so ridiculously stupid that it just absolutely blows my goddamn mind.
Douchebag says what?
This is going well.
Douchebag says what?
Oh, geez.
What are you trying to do here?
No, I just said douchebag says what?
He's trying to get me to say something, and I don't understand what he's trying to get me to say.
Just be on your toes. That's all I'm saying.
Whatever. All right. Next up. What do we have next? Fuck. No bad time, Pickens!
Oh, freaking the Lord! Oh, my gosh. I thought he'd never be back.
We're fucking back.
That was tough. That was a tough scene. Thank God.
All right, we got a few questions. So here's the thing. I think we need to ease back in the mailbag time because we didn't get the response we normally do, but that's to be expected when we can't get our shit together for 3 weeks. Question number 1 from my good friend Steve up in Maryland.
Hey, Steve.
Steamboat Steve. He once said the word on a football broadcast as a commentator.
Hey, Justin. Hey, Justin. Hey, Justin, you don't have to bleep anything, but the 2 words that you do have to bleep, and I'm about to say it right now, are those are the only things that have to be bleeped.
I'd say that's probably a good idea.
He said it instead of the word punt accidentally. And we haven't let him live it down.
Steve.
Anyway, his question is...
You dirty dog, you.
Steve, you'll rebound. Someone will pick you back up. Thoughts on how Heston is going to do for the O's? Piss pants.
I mean, I don't know how he's going to fit into the organization. I mean, that's just too complicated. But as a as a Major League Baseball player, then I think he's going to absolutely be exactly what he's been in college. He's going to be a decent outfielder, maybe even turn into a DH when he gets to the pros, and he's going to hit the hell out of the freaking ball all over the field. I mean, literally, I really think he's going to do that. He's going to be in the league sooner rather than later.
Willie?
Okay, so I don't mean to be mean to Steve's O's, but I don't think he's going to fit in very well because Heston's got a great personality, and I just am convinced that outside of the Cal Ripken era, the O's don't really exist.
Okay.
Rafael Furcal had a great personality.
You can say a lot of good, great, or fantastic things about Heston, but to say he's got a great personality.
He's got that boyish charm.
Dude.
I love the kid.
He's got that boyish charm.
Not really that marketable.
You're saying he's not the personality champ?
His headshot is amazing.
Dude, that's a hot take. That's a hot take. People love Heston.
He's got that boyish charm.
Have you seen that Pig Trail Nation thing? I was there on media day. He's the nicest guy ever. He was doing the interview, making fun of Robert Moore for being like, "Yes, you did. You just said he's not." That's all right. Whatever.
I'm just saying he's not exuding personality.
Well, good news for him then.
He doesn't have to be. He doesn't have to have personality. He plays baseball.
He just has to hit bombs.
He plays baseball? What's baseball?
Baseball.
Baseball.
Anyway, back to Steve's question. I don't know how many numbers are retired out there at Camden Yards. I know probably Brooks Robinson, Cal Ripken, Eddie Murray. Is that right? I think so.
Miguel Tejada.
I don't think Tejada's retired.
No, probably not.
I think that may cover it, honestly. Get one spot up, reserve for Heston. He's going to take over Chris Davis' spot as the first base /DH. He's going to average you a good 35 home runs, 100 RBIs for a good 10 to 15 seasons. He's probably going to hit 500 home runs for your organization. He may steal about 100 bags. He's going to win a Gold Glove at first base for 1 year.
What? That might be a stretch. No pun intended.
All I'm saying is I think the floor for Heston is a perennial all-star. The ceiling is the greatest player of all time.
So is he going to be better than Benny Baseball as a pro?
Here's the deal. Benny Baseball had a good rookie year, not so great of a second act.
Well, the thing about Heston was ever since he was a freshman at Arkansas, he's just shown his talent. It took Benny a couple of years to get it going.
Yeah.
So, I mean, just in terms of raw talent, I think Heston may just be like obviously in the box. He's just a better overall hitter.
I'll tell Steve this: I think if someone offered you Mike Trout for Heston, you say no right now.
So okay, that's a good call, JJ.
All right.
I want JJ to be my GM.
Yeah, he sounds like he does a good job.
I mean, when you look at the contract, it just makes sense, right?
Yeah, no, you're saving yourself some money. With the
you wouldn't be a bad agent besides the actual negotiations.
I think I can negotiate my balls off. I held out from the mailbag for 5 minutes until I got what I wanted.
No, you held out in the mailbag for 5 minutes after you got what you wanted.
That's so stupid.
If we were in negotiations, I would have walked a minute and a half in.
Amen. I second that. We just have to deal with your drama. Is what it is.
I think the key thing about being an agent is knowing your surroundings, and I think that I kind of read the table pretty well there.
You read the table because none of us have anything better to do.
Yeah, exactly. My quote was I think that I feel like Johnny Depp's on set right now. We have a personality issue in this house right now.
In this house?
Only you can stop the JJ virus.
Yes, exactly.
I'm a prima donna, but I'm a very charismatic prima donna.
So was Pee Wee Herman.
Good point. Next question from Sean, who did not talk about my golf game. With the talks of
in my mailbag, not yours.
I know that, William. With talks of minor league teams having financial problems because of COVID, how do you think it will affect our boys, if at all? Talking about Casey and Heston.
I mean, I think that's probably a quicker path to the league for Heston.
I can see that. Will?
Where did Casey go?
Phillies.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Good, but not bad. And I agree.
That's an astute observation. Thank you, William. So here's the thing. I do agree with that Heston may have a little bit of a fast track now because I don't know. I don't know if the Orioles put him on their 60-man pool or whatever it was, 50-man pool. Possibly, but he may be on
Check
the
out Ryan Fawkes. Ryan Fawkes will know.
Yeah. I think there's there's two reasons why Heston's got a fast track. One, I think, is because of the COVID deal and the player pool. The second is just because he got drafted by the Orioles. And I think if you have a pulse and can swing a bat, you got a shot at making the club. Tying your shoes, not so much of a, I would say, a requisite or prerequisite for playing for him. Just being able to swing a bat, if you can stand up straight for 3 pitches, you might got a shot. With Casey, I think it actually hurts him a little bit more because the Phillies do have a few prospects in the middle infield. They do got Gene Sakura, who they're paying quite a bit of money right now to play for him. I don't know if
I don't see. Well, I think it's going to take some time for him to develop, honestly, because he's not going to be playing shortstop in the pros.
He's not going to play shortstop.
Probably center field.
Probably center.
Yeah, I think it'd be a great center field.
And yeah, he's much more of a raw talent. And with that being said, with the minor leagues kind of in a tizzy right now, we don't know what the future of minor league baseball is. Yeah, the more of a raw project you are coming out of college, the worse it's going to be for you.
In the press conference after he got drafted, he was talking about how excited he was that instead of like in college baseball, we have the shortened season. In minor leagues, he was going to get a huge number of at-bats, and that would have been huge for him to kind of work on he's got this new leg kick that he's doing that was kind of working out for him near the end of the season. I think that would have been pretty good for him to get going, just like as many at-bats as possible.
Yeah, it would have been great, and then everything's just kind of going to shit. So I don't even know. Maybe he can join or play for an independent league in the offseason. I don't know the rules or stipulations on that with his contract. I think there may be something. Something's got to happen to these minor league ball players to get them playing this fall.
KBO.
Maybe you go overseas. Maybe that's like they do in soccer where they rent them for a year.
Loan, chief. Loan, lad. Loan, lad.
Tip, cheerio. And
Darren's yard and score some tins, mate.
Can we stop this bit?
Yeah, I don't like that one. But yeah, no. So maybe the NC Dinos could pay the Phillies $3 million to steal away Casey for a year. I don't know, just spitballing here.
Cursed lad.
Next question.
Cursed lad.
I don't like this new guy as much.
Piss Pants is the worst. Hogs basketball starting 5, picking from players in the 2-on-T10s from Dallas. Not from the city Dallas. The guy's name is Dallas that asked the question.
Bobby Portis.
Oh, okay.
You want to draft this? We haven't drafted in a long fucking time.
Oh.
We haven't drafted for a long fucking time.
I think I'm okay on that.
All right. Piss Pants goes last. Will, rock, paper, scissors.
I don't give a shit.
You can't see it very well because of Keith, but sure. Wait, what? Are we going on shoot?
On shoot.
Okay. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
All right, Will won. All right, Will picks first. I pick second. Piss Pants picks third.
Do I want? I'm gonna go ahead and take Portis because I think he's got more versatile of a game.
It's the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
Than Gafford.
Yeah, I could see that. 2010s is kind of like a weird time because the early 2010s were pretty fucking shitty. I mean, you kind of got to pick Gafford with the second pick.
Mason Jones.
Okay.
Give me. What year is Rodney?
You want Rodney as your second round pick?
Wait, no. But I'm just.
Rashad
Rodney was
Madden.
before 2010.
Hey, shut up. Shut up.
Oh, is Justin drafting? Sorry. Okay, I don't want Rodney. Give me. Go ahead and give me Isaiah Joe, I guess.
I'm going to take Daryl Macon.
And I'll roll out my backcourt. I'll give me a Barford.
Damn you. I will take with the first pick in the third round. I will take. I'm sorry, I haven't eaten today. I'm a little off in space.
Yeah.
I will take. There's only one person who's. Stop! You're putting pressure on me. There's one person in my. I will take.
He looks like he's shitting his pants.
Darius Hall.
What'd you say? What'd you say?
I said Darius Hall. You heard me.
The guy that played here for a year and transferred to DePaul? All right, that's Will's third pick. I'm going to take Dusty Hannahs.
God bless! Why didn't I think of Dusty?
Dusty would have been a good one, man.
I literally talked to him 2 weeks ago in line for the bathroom at 21st Amendment. God bless. Shit.
Now he's not going to be able to be hooked up on an NBA team, you asshole.
Yeah.
Could have been. So don't tell on him. Bleep that, Justin.
I told him he needs to come on the podcast, and he said, I will. And now he's going to watch this. He's not going to watch this. But now he's going to watch this, and he's going to say, I'm not going to come on. That guy that I talked to in the line for the bathroom that I follow on Twitter doesn't even remember my name.
He picked Darius Hall over me.
I'll take Kingsley, I guess. Screw it. I need a big man.
Michael.
Go.
Oh, Qualls. That's a good. So he rebounds a little bit. Okay, I need a little bit of size here.
Moses Kingsley.
No, Pete got Moses. Marshawn Powell.
I didn't hear him. Sorry.
Marshawn Powell.
That's a good pick.
Is Hunter Mickelson 2010s?
Mm-hmm.
I'll go with Mickelson.
He may have been like an 08, 09.
No, he played for Mike. He played for Mike for 1 year.
Okay.
BJ Young.
Okay.
CJ Young?
I said BJ Young.
I was about to say.
I got, all right, last pick. So let's just, let me go through who I have. All right, I got.
Maybe one bench man after this, too.
Sure.
No. Why would we do that?
Because I've got to go.
He's going to pick Jonathan Holmes.
No,
Manny Watkins, team guy.
Manny Watkins is a team guy.
Great glue guy. So I got two shooters in Dusty and fucking Macon, and then I have Marshawn Powell and Daniel Gafford. I would like a ball handler or a small forward here. I think Dusty can be a ball handler, so I'm going to go with a small forward type, and we're going to go with oh God, this is tough. You know what? Let's go with Manny. I'll take Manny with him for a small forward.
So, hey, Manny's just a good guy. Good all-around guy.
I love Manny, but that's maybe worse than Darius Hall.
Absolutely fucking not, William.
Darius Hall was good.
Not whenever you still had
Darius
Dusty
Hall
Hannahs.
scored maybe 20 points for us.
That's not true.
I'll take Alandis.
That's
Yeah.
I like that pick.
Alandis Harris.
Did anybody write these down? What are our teams? Because I've already forgotten mine.
I got Barford, Mason Jones, Alandis Harris, Hunter Mickelson, and Moses Kingsley.
All I know is I've got Darius Hall running the point.
Dude, and my sixth man was Shard Madden. No, I
get my sixth man. No, it goes in draft order. I get my sixth man, and my sixth man is the Nick that is Mason. Oh, he didn't play in the 2010s.
No.
Whoops.
I'm gonna pick him anyway. Fuck it.
Yeah, no rules here. Six man, I don't know, dude. Fucking Fred Gully.
CJ Jones coming off the bench.
Just stuck in my head when I said Julius Jones.
My six man is gonna be Ja'Cory Williams.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck you.
Jimmy Witt's not a bad six man.
Yeah, Jimmy Witt's a great six man. All right, so my team, we got Dusty Hands, Daryl Macon. We're gonna put Manny to the bench, and we're gonna put in who did I just draft? Fuck.
The thing is, Manny's a great glue guy.
Manny Watkins.
He doesn't care he's going to the bench. He doesn't care that you don't know the name of the player that you're putting before him. He's not good at the team player.
I just drafted him. Fuck. Whoever I just drafted goes into the small forward, and then I got Daniel Gafford at center and Marshawn Powell at power forward.
Ja'Cory Williams. Did you pick Ja'Cory Williams?
Yeah, Ja'Cory at small forward.
So since I didn't actually get the correct, since he didn't play, sorry, give me one second here.
Breaking news for the PGA Tour.
Since he didn't play in the 2010s, with my sixth man, I want to pick up Adrio Bailey, and I'm gonna put Darius Hall on the bench and put him in instead of Darius Hall.
My goodness.
So here's the right point for you.
Who are my two guards?
Whoops.
Yeah, Daryl Macon.
No, I got Macon.
I've got
Rodney.
No, I can't remember. It doesn't matter. I don't.
Breaking news out of the PGA Tour.
I'm putting as much effort into this podcast as y'all did for the last 3 weeks. Are we going to record today?
Players and caddies can return after testing positive after 10 days. Even if they continue to test positive, they can return.
Hell yeah. You know what? The sport that got it right the most was not the MLB. It wasn't the NBA. It wasn't the NHL. It's the goddamn PGA Tour.
I would agree with that statement up until today when they canceled the Ryder Cup.
Well, that's
not PGA.
That's not.
I know. But if we're putting golf as a whole together,
I'm just saying the PGA Tour and their commissioner.
I agree with you. The PGA got it very much right.
It's kind of easy though. They're by themselves.
It's the easiest one.
That being said, they have the easiest sport to kind of commission.
You can test positive, and if you can still play, like.
I mean, Tiger and Phil were playing with Tom Brady and Peyton before, a month before they even started back up.
Their biggest thing was
to the Ryder Cup Commission. Not according to the Ryder Cup Commission. In late September, early October, we're going to be able to go out and play golf. But God forbid the best players from Europe and the best American players can't play fucking golf.
I'm sorry. Any other questions on the mailbag?
Yeah. Hold on. So next question is going to be, what's the most embarrassing thing that has happened to y'all while playing sports?
Oh.
I've got a good one.
I have two.
All right, Willie, go ahead.
So I played basketball in like elementary up until like junior high. And I can remember one time I wasn't really paying attention because I was trying to go for a rebound and didn't get it. And somebody had slapped it, and it was apparently the other team. And I went to go save the ball and spiked it out of bounds. And I can remember my coach saying, "Hey, well, like, I really like the effort, but you don't have to save the ball if the other team hit it out of bounds." That was number one. Number two is I used to like do my head like this when I was running up and down the court, and my mom and dad would stand in the stands and yell, "Giddy up, Will! Giddy up!" Because I looked like
hilarious.
All right, Piss Pants.
So P.D. Pablo is going to go next. So this isn't really like an embarrassing. I mean, I played fullback in high school, and I played a little goalie, and some balls went between my legs. That's pretty embarrassing, but there wasn't a lot of people in the stands, so who cares? I got knocked out fullback a lot, but this is most embarrassing was probably I was the backup quarterback in junior high, and my parents called me downstairs one time. They're like, "Pete, your name's in the paper." And I was like, "Well, hell yeah." And it just said one sentence. It said reserve backup. It said reserve backup quarterback. Pete really took a knee to end the game.
Hell yeah.
I was like,
that's great.
That's good news. I don't know what you're. Yeah.
Like they were trying to like include me in the paper. Like, yeah, it's a really a family's a good kid.
I'd
and I was
frame
like,
it.
That's why'd you even put that in there? Like now, and then all my friends were like, "Did you see the paper, Pete? You're in the paper."
Frame that and put it next to your degree.
It's not just backup; it's reserve backup.
You know what, Piss Pants? You guys got promoted. You're no longer Piss Pants. You're the Human Victory Cigar.
HVC, HVAC.
My most embarrassing actually is a testament to Piss Pants. I pissed my pants in T-ball. I did not know that you could call time. I was playing first base, and I pissed my pants.
Then they moved you to the outfield.
No, I just ran off the field.
So is that when you guys
I've
moved to
got
Arizona?
this image in my drunk mind of a little JJ just running off the field as a ball scatters past first base.
It's just running down my leg, clear through the baseball pants.
Oof. That's tough.
Yeah. So that's my most embarrassing part or moment. That's all we got.
That's not true.
Okay, Will had a question. It was regarding his stay at the cabin for 4th of July. Is it possible, according to the space-time continuum, as we understand it, for a human to fall down hard enough that their sunglasses cease to exist in this dimension?
That's, I think, a question for Will.
So apparently the answer is yes, because I got so drunk I fell down 3 times during the 4th of July. And as I was preparing to get in my Uber to leave the cabin to come back up north to Rogers, Bentonville, Cave Springs, you're welcome for the shout out. I fell down and my sunglasses were on my head and nobody can seem to find them. So the answer is yes.
We have 5 pairs of missing sunglasses on the table and none of them are Will's.
Correct.
That is pretty insane.
Yeah. None of them belong to anyone that live here and none of them belong to Will. So
I will take those Ray-Bans though if nobody claims them.
It's a bad habit.
Yeah. Whoops.
I've got another 2 orders of Quays coming in, but I will take those Ray-Bans if nobody claims them here shortly.
Yeah, I got like 3 days before it becomes a week, and then it's free game.
Okay.
All right, that's all we got. We're about to play Sink or Swim, but we may stitch this before or after mailbag, depending on what Justin decides to do. So, all right.
Piss Pants has left the building.
Piss Pants is gone. He'll be back for mailbag, I guess, if you're the way we stitch it. I don't know. But yeah, Piss Pants is out. He quote unquote didn't have enough beer for Sink or Swim, which is understandable because you got to drink about 7 beers during this game. It's absolutely horrific. It brings me no joy to play this game, but for the love of content, we must go on. All right. You guys know the rules by now. Will and I drink ourselves silly trying to answer trivia questions and just show how dumb we are. Justin, do we have the questions ready?
Yes.
What is our category?
Random.
Random trivia again.
Once
The
again.
third time running. All right.
Loves it.
Alrighty.
As you can tell, it's a beautiful day here at Razorback Stadium.
Ready, set, go. Which planet is the hottest in the solar system?
Mercury.
Mercury. Yeah. Venus.
It's Venus.
How is that possible?
I don't know, but it's the second closest to the sun, so that was the next right answer.
That's what it says.
Did you get this from like the Church of Scientology website?
No. Opinionstage.com trivia.
Sounds legit to me. All right, question two.
Opinion. In my opinion, Mercury's the hottest.
I just went to a random trivia site.
That's good enough for me.
All right, ready, set, go. Which natural disaster is measured with a Richter scale?
Earthquake.
Earthquake.
JJ got that one too.
That's two.
Ready, set, go. What animals are pearls found in?
Oysters.
That was tie. That was a tie.
No, it was not.
That seemed pretty close.
Ready,
Rigged. The game is rigged.
Ready,
the game is rigged against me.
set, go. Which planet has the most gravity?
Earth.
Jupiter.
Damn, JJ's on a hot streak right now.
Let's go.
We're playing to 10, right?
5. I think he's 3-0 right now.
It's 3-0.
7. We got to play to 7.
Sounds like a guy down 3-0.
All right.
Sounds like a guy who wants to drink more.
Fair. Ooh. All right.
Ready, set, go. What does BMW stand for in English?
Berlin Motor Wagons.
Close.
Berlin. Botswana.
Belgium.
Big moving wagons.
Beautiful moth wedges.
Bavarian Motor Works.
I was close.
All right. What? Oh, ready, set.
Big Mama Wax.
Ready, set, go. What country invented tea?
England.
India. Fuck.
It's an African country.
China.
France.
It was China. Well, I mean, we don't have to count that if we don't want to, because we all went back and forth.
China.
So it's either 4-0 or 3-0 if we don't count that.
China rigged the game against me.
Will, you call it. You want to count that or not?
Are we playing to 5 or 7?
5.
If we're playing to 5, then let's not count it.
Okay, 3-0 still.
3-0.
All right. We'll just do the closest on this one. So, ready, set, go. About how many taste buds does the average human tongue have?
1,237,000.
All right.
15,000.
JJ gets it. It was 10. It's 10,000. That was a fucking quick game right there.
Well, that's 4.
Oh no, yeah, that's
That's
4.
four.
That's 4. All right.
4 out of 7.
Come on, Willie.
All right.
4 out of 7.
All right, an easy one. Ready, set, go. What's the largest desert in the world?
Sarah.
Pardon?
Damn.
What is it?
Sahara.
I was going to say the Mojave. We got to keep going until I get one just for my pride, please.
All right, we'll keep going until Will gets a point. We'll see how much of a run I can get on.
Oh my god.
5-0.
Ready, set, go. Which 2 countries share the largest international border?
United States and Canada.
God damn.
6-0. He's going for the extra point now.
Ready, set, go. How many Grammys does John Legend have? We'll do closest.
6.
0.
JJ's closer. It's 10. He has 10. He said 0.
All right, 7-0. We're opening up another beer.
Let's see here.
I should have went with the watermelon flavor.
We got peach.
Yeah.
Peach is good.
Oh, I know, but I've got the watermelon in the refrigerator. I should have gotten watermelon's brain food.
That's what
Ready,
they say.
set, go. How many hearts does an octopus have?
0.
4.
JJ was closer. It's 3.
Whoa!
I don't know why I
Why'd you say
doesn't
0?
make any. I don't know.
8-0.
I was just trying to go for an obscure answer. That seems like an obscure question.
How the fuck would an octopus not have a single goddamn heart, Will?
I don't know.
All right.
How the fuck does John Levin have a Grammy, let alone 10?
Ready, set, go. What name is used to refer to a group of frogs?
Frogs?
A pod.
Gaggle. Sorry, JJ, go ahead.
A pod.
Gaggle.
I don't know.
It's an army. So
Okay.
Oh, I should have known that because of there's that SB Nation website, Army of Frogs.
it's interesting. Ready, set, go. What mammal has no vocal cords?
Bats?
What mammal?
You're supposed to be drinking?
I can't go until JJ goes, right?
I mean, I guess. God damn.
I know the answer.
A whale.
God damn it!
It's not it.
Oh, that was going to be my answer.
It's a giraffe. It's a giraffe.
Would not have guessed that.
Maybe because of the long neck? I don't know.
That makes sense, though. Good job, Justin.
I knew the answer.
God, I'm getting fucking plastered.
This will be a bonus segment.
Ooh, okay. Ready, set, go. Do sponges have hearts?
Yes.
No.
It's no. Finally, one animal that doesn't have a heart for Will. All right.
That seemed like a trick question.
I thought because he said it had to have been no.
All right, so it's 8-1. Let's just play a 10.
Okay, fine. I'm gonna have to open up another nooner.
Ready, set.
Wait, hold on.
I don't think that's a fair question, though. A yes or no question should not be on the docket.
Yeah, there's only one other answer.
Well, he didn't.
I don't like that. I'm gonna scrub that. It's ain't nothing.
Ready, set, go. Which British girl group had a member by the name of Mel B?
Spice Girls.
JJ
I got that
was
first.
Bullshit, he was first.
He was.
I am down 8-1. At least give it to me.
I
We said it
definitely
at
got
the
that
same
first.
time. Fucking give it to me.
I definitely got that first.
He got it first. Ready?
Give it. It is 8-2.
Ready,
9.
set, go. What country did AC/DC originate in?
Argentina.
What the fuck?
Starts with an A.
What?
Nothing.
Brazil.
Albania.
Germany.
I said it starts with an A, JJ.
I didn't hear that. America. Antarctica. Australia. Yeah.
Ouch. We've gone that. Fuck you. Still 8-2.
Woo.
I mean, it's 9-1.
Ready, set, go. What's the name of the song that Queen Elsa sings as she builds her ice castle in Frozen?
Let it go. That was a fucking bloodbath.
It's 9-2. Calm down. I still have breathing room.
Ready,
It's
set,
10
go. What year did the first episode of South Park air?
1999.
1997. Holy shit. This is a drubbing. This was.
Oh, man. That was
I
a
mean,
bloodbath.
really? You could.
He got
Yeah.
off.
Will's out. Will's gone. Will left. You could make a point. The yes or no question was bullshit. I went on a 10-0 run there. 11-0 run. Sorry. I went on an 11-0 run.
That was bad.
Will, you could make a case. I just went on an 11-0 run against you. He's back, but he's not talking.
At any rate, this episode of Beers on Heads and this certain particular box was brought to you by
love that one.
Keith Grayson. Not necessarily Keith Grayson Realty, but he does have realty in Arizona. So
Yeah, let's not say that his realty group like sponsors his podcast.
Yeah,
There's a lot of legal issues that can get into that.
That's why I said not necessarily.
RTs
I would also like to. Oh, sorry. What were you saying?
I said RTs are not endorsements, that type of thing.
Correct.
Like Keith Grayson retweets us, but not his realty company.
I would also like to thank him because I don't know how it's going to show up in person, but it looks like I've got really white teeth. So thank you, Keith, for standing behind me.
All right. So that's Will's sponsorship minute. I would like to thank the fine folks at Boulevard Brewery for making the Tank 7, which is twice as potent as your average beer. I drank 3 during that 10-1 drubbing of Will. I'm sorry.
2.
Okay, that's a matter of opinion. But I would like to thank the listeners. Sorry it took so long to come out with episode 11. We'll do better. We got a little bit, how we say, lazy. But we'll be better. And yeah, that's how they say in the biz. We got lazy. We're going to be back next week with episode 12. Piss Pants. I don't know what that's all about, folks, but we're going to just truck through that, see if he gets out of that phase. And we'll be back better than ever. Thank you guys. Love you. And we will see you next week.